Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you guys doing today? Listen, I hope you guys are doing fantastic because I'm doing well myself. So I'm wishing you guys that good and positive energy because, there's so much of it in this world that everyone can be at the top at 100% for money, wealth, happiness, love. And there's still going to be so much more, that can be given out. Anyways, I know that's not the topic of this video, but listen, let's talk about Avalanche. Now, look, I've had stuff drawn out from the past. It's a mess, but let me break it down. So, look, we've had this big rally, correct? That broke above this yellow current box, okay? This box over here. What does that mean? Well, it was pretty much in hell, right? Because there was lots of resistance here, and then it was kind of just going down, 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 and then it brought itself back to life, went down, retested over here, and then we went further back up. We went all the way up to another big, big, big support and resistance. Now, let me just delete some of this because it's getting messy, but pretty much we went to a big support and resistance after breaking out of a big support and resistance. And now we are back. Now, fundamentally, for this coin to never come back here, this is one of the healthiest things. Sorry. Overall, I know we don't want to see this because we just want candles like this just going straight up. But in terms of fundamentals, it is very, very important. Now, I will say this is an absolutely crucial zone. Well, for one, right, if we were to break below this box and retest and be successful, then we'd be going back down into hell. Okay. And if that's happening with Avalanche, that means that other coins are also dumping another 70, 80, 90% from the current price, which means something's really wrong with Bitcoin and altcoins. But I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe this is just a well fundamental retest, mainly because when I look at the monthly, we've seen that we've tapped once, twice, and now we're on the third tap. Lots and lots of rejection. The candles are getting smaller, which means there's less and less selling pressure. If you go on a 3 weekly, it's kind of the same thing. Well, this one's a little bit big. If you go on a 2 week, right, you can tell the pressure is getting a bit lower. On the weekly, right, we try to pump. We did actually retest off this. We failed, and now we went back down. Now, look, man, the thing is, Bitcoin is down thousands of dollars again. The Bitcoin dominance is also high, which means altcoins are also going to get hit harder and bleed heavier. So when those two things happen, when Bitcoin goes down and the Bitcoin dominance is up, altcoins suffer. But then when Bitcoin goes up and the dominance goes down, that's when altcoins have like the best green days. You see like 12, 25, 50% type days. Because I mean, that's just how the markets work. So what do we really want to see from Avalanche? Well, number one, we want to survive off this zone, right? When we do that and we retest, the next big area is going to be around $32. After the $32 mark, once we retest that, we're going to be going back into a massive, massive, very, very important zone. And the reason why I say this is because once we get above pretty much $57, 55, like 54 to $58, what that's going to indicate is, hey, look, we are like ready to go up to the next levels. And that's going to be all the way up here, right? Pretty much at $100. And then eventually, pretty much, if I look at this, a key area is going to be like the top. So 132. So this area right now where we're at is very important, right? We really want to retest off this. Then the next massive one, once again, is going to be here, because once we do break above this, we're kind of like above the 50% mark of the price, which is good, right? Then our next target is 100, right? There's gonna be some kind of market structure, market price, right? It's not gonna be probably like this. It's probably gonna be more of a pull down. And then once we're gonna be up here, this is where we could really, really blast off with price, right? I mean, like, I already made a prediction on this, but that's when we could really go to the moon, because there is nothing here, right? You can see after this point, there's literally nothing. It's just air. And technically, when a market goes sideways, it's called consolidation. And now, if it does this on a yearly thing or for many, many years, it was going sideways and now has its chance to go into space, it could really, really push. And I think that's actually one of the reasons why altcoins are going to go really, really high. I know right now they're down and everyone's scared, but ultimately, it retesting fundamentally shows that, hey, like once we pump above this price, like we're probably never going to see it. And the more adoption crypto gets, the better, of course. And it's going to be looking good for us. But that is the short term bias. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.